Any specialist will confirm to you that magnesium is extremely important for our health. And all because it takes part in more than 300 biological reactions. And magnesium is present in almost all tissues of our body, and it is extremely important for the full functioning of our cells. At the same time, a very large number of people have a magnesium deficiency. Experts say that every adult needs to consume about 400 milligrams of magnesium every day, and if we exercise, then about 800 milligrams. And in the case of a deficiency of this substance, a large number of negative consequences arise. And what can magnesium give us? What do you need to know about it? How can it improve our well-being, health, increase endurance, improve sleep? And what we can add to our diet to effectively influence this, we will analyze in detail in this video, so watch it to the end. It will be very interesting and useful. So let's go. By the way, friends, be sure to subscribe to my channel and click on the bell too, do not miss my kind. So, let's first analyze what functions magnesium performs in our body. Firstly, it takes a very active part in the formation of ATP molecules, that is, the very adenosine triphosphate, which is the universal energy unit of our body. Moreover, without magnesium, there will be no metabolism of B vitamins and vitamin C. That is, in fact, no matter how much we eat vitamins B and vitamin C, if we have a lack of magnesium, then all this will not be of any use. Magnesium also plays a huge role in the formation of our bones. And the fact is that 60% of our magnesium is concentrated in the bones, and it is by interacting with calcium that magnesium causes their growth and formation. Many people who were deficient in magnesium began to feel pain in their joints, but after they made up for the deficiency, smoothly and evenly, these pains began to disappear. Magnesium also regulates the tone of our muscles very well. Moreover, the musculature that is subject to our volitional effort, and the musculature that is not subject, that is, to our heart. It is not by chance that magnesium is called an endurance mineral, because indeed, taking magnesium increases athletic performance very much, especially if it is running medium and long distances. Well, not just running, but any aerobic exercise. That is why, for those who are engaged in sports, it is doubly necessary to use magnesium. Magnesium also has a very healthy effect on the strength of our blood vessels. It helps to lower blood pressure. Yes, magnesium lowers blood pressure, it has been proven. It normalizes the rhythm and generally serves as a very good prevention of cardiovascular diseases. And magnesium also takes a very active part in the regeneration of our tissues. So it is shown to those people who have, for example, injuries, burns, postoperative consequences. Or if a person intensively exercises and builds muscle mass. In this case, magnesium will also contribute to the regeneration of muscle tissue. And another very good applied property of magnesium that we can use in our daily life is its ability to positively influence sleep. Yes, magnesium has a mild sedative effect on our central nervous system. And therefore, if you take magnesium in the form of supplements or foods rich in magnesium a few hours before bedtime, then you may notice how your sleep becomes deeper and of higher quality. You will fall asleep faster and wake up more sleepy in the morning. Well, what are the symptoms of magnesium deficiency? And what will happen to our body if there is not enough magnesium? And also, how can this deficiency be determined by indirect and external signs? One of the indicators is rapid fatigue, increased irritability, and poor quality sleep. Also, magnesium deficiency can cause us to have a decrease in appetite and digestive disorders. Another sign of magnesium deficiency is high blood pressure. Of course, blood pressure depends on a lot more reasons and factors than just magnesium deficiency, but this is one of the possible reasons. Also, due to the deficiency, muscle cramps and numbness of the hands and feet may occur. Of the cosmetic effects, hair loss, brittle nails, and so on can be observed. Well, what should I do to restore the balance of magnesium, and to get enough of it? Of course, first of all, it is necessary to include in our diet those foods that are rich in magnesium. This is, for example, nuts. They will include cashews, pine nuts, almonds, while magnesium is slightly less contained in such representatives as hazelnuts, walnuts and peanuts, which does not mean that these are bad representatives. There are a lot of other useful substances in them, but if we are talking specifically about magnesium deficiency, then it is better to lean on cedar cashews and almonds. Moreover, a lot of magnesium is contained in buckwheat porridge. By the way, I have a separate video about buckwheat porridge, where I analyze in detail its benefits and its positive effect for our body. There is a link to this video in the description. Be sure to watch it. Magnesium will also be in legumes, peas and beans. There is also a lot of it in white cabbage, apples, grapefruits, apricots and bananas. But although there is magnesium in dairy products, but in very small quantities, so at the expense of milk, it will most likely not work to replenish magnesium. Magnesium is also found in eggs and mushrooms. Of course, there may be more or less magnesium in some products, so let's identify the top 5 products with the most magnesium. So, just include any of these 5 foods in your diet, and most likely you will not have a magnesium deficiency. So, the top 5 products are sesame seeds, wheat bran, sunflower seeds, cashew nuts or buckwheat. The champion, of course, is sesame, because 100 grams of seeds contain as much as 540 milligrams of magnesium. But on the other hand, we are unlikely to eat 100 grams of sesame seeds every day. Besides, in their usual raw form, they are not very well absorbed, but very often they just pass through the intestines, because they have a rather hard shell, and our stomach simply does not split it. So if we use sesame seeds, then they need to be ground in a coffee grinder. Wheat bran is in second place for a reason, because for 100 grams, there will be 448 milligrams of magnesium, that is, 100 grams completely fill our daily need. In the well-known seeds, for which we are often scolded for clogging our stomach and intestines, as they say with these very seeds, there are actually a lot of useful substances. And including magnesium, 100 grams of sunflower seeds account for 317 milligrams of magnesium. Cashew nuts contain 270 milligrams of magnesium per 100 grams, but if we take our favorite buckwheat, then 100 grams of buckwheat contain 258 milligrams of magnesium. Of course, it is possible to replenish magnesium through biological additives, that is, in tablet form, although as a rule, experts of course recommend that all vitamins and minerals be obtained in their natural form if possible. And only if it is impossible to obtain them through products, then they should be replenished through additives. By the way, friends, do you regularly eat any of these products? And have you ever monitored your magnesium levels? Perhaps you have signs of its deficiency. Share your thoughts in the comments, it will be very interesting. And now, I highly recommend you to watch my video, which I have already mentioned, where I talk about the benefits of buckwheat. And it's a really amazing product. The link to the video you have just appeared on the screen, as well as the link I left in the description. By all means look. And if you like this video, then like and subscribe to my channel, and see you on the very video about buckwheat, which has so much magnesium, and not only. See you later.